in the recording now, so let's go back to page Tov Kuf Pei Vov. Let me just try to adjust the light here. I don't think that adjusts the light. Okay. One more. Okay, let's see. We're going to be on Shin Samach Gimel in the Tiv and try to work it out like this. So he's on the next page is a picture of the menorah. So also he gives instructions on different places where we find the menorah, which I do use the Rashash Siddur quite a bit, and I ignored it. I can't do everything, and here it comes, something we really could use. So he says, Shin Samach Gimel, the V'sofi tables Gimel Pesukim Achronim. So they Mizmor, the Shal Mizmor there, this. They spell the word em vav tzadi. Hapasuk arisha mishlosha achrona v'sayim b'tevis kulam. That's a mem. Hare os mem. V'hapasuk hasheni b'shlosha achrona v'sayim b'tevis elukenu. That's a vav. The pasuk shlishi mishlosha achrona v'sayim b'tevis eretz. Hare tzadi. Now in the Rashash Siddur, I don't know if I marked it. Oh, gosh, to look for it. There it is. I got it right here. He actually does that. So he actually highlights these things, so it makes it possible for us to know where he's coming from. So, yeah, and if you have it, I don't know, I'm looking at page Kuf Pei Dalet. At any rate, that's where it is, and you could see them highlighted here. The light is still, it's very hard, I'm not getting the light right. It's too bright. I got a new camera, and it's paper thin kind of thing, and try to figure out how the lights work. A little bit more light, that may be too much. Okay, so going on from there, let's go on from there and see what he is. He says, and then you have this word. I don't know if I should say it or not. I just really don't know how to use these. But at any rate, it's Motzadi Kazeh. And he says, he spells it out. He makes it really easy for us. Yaduch Hamim Elokim, Yaduch Hamim Kulam. So that's the first column. And the Eretz Nazar Yavula Yivarchenu Elokim Elokenu. Second one, Yivarchenu Elokim V'yura Osa Kolop Za'aretz. There's the tzadi at the end. So he had this word mo tzadi. But Cominion kol, and it comes out to be the gematria of the word kol, the gematria, which now he wants to change to kalu. So same thing. 136. Begam Mods, it turns out that this name, I just pronounced it, but this name also is Gematria 136. Harin is boyer ki shevera pesukim in Niskarim. So now we've saying like this, that the 7 pesukim that we're mentioning here, Niskarim, Mizmor lam natzerem beginners chutz v'hapasuk rishon, so that the Mizmor here, except for the first pasuk, which we're not discussing here what's going on with the first pasuk. He says Rishon, who are these letters Keli, Yud, and Yud Aleph Yud. Now, the Eresh Shloshach Pesukim Rishonim, Heim are Aleph Lamed Yud. Pasuk HaMsoi is the Os Yud by itself. That's the final letter. Shlosha Pesukim Achronim, Heim Yud Aleph Yud. It comes to list. It comes to Aleph Lamed Yud, Yud Aleph Yud. So add them up, he says. V'odok minyan shem av. So this is a powerful name. So it makes that combination. So you see these first letters, we should be concentrating on that. So he says shem Aleph Lamed Yud, and Yud Aleph Yamad Gematria Av. It just repeats it. Now he said, "V'sofet tables called the Shisha Pesukim." Let's go to them. Shloshach of Rishonos for Shloshach Achronos. Zulas Pasachim Soy, not counting the one in the middle. Chutz Pasachim Soy. So what's playing there? Shehu Yispachu V'Yiranunu, that one. And here we have a better picture of the menorah again. Let me see what I'm doing here with this focus. It's not good. Oh, that was good. So. And let me make it closer. There. So he says, Yispaku V'Yiranunu. He says, Heim Kol. They come out. If you look at the Rosh Tevos, let's see what he says. So he says, Yispaku V'Yiranunu Akubavur La'el Shesofe Teva Shlosha Pesukim Achronim, it brings you the word kol. Besofe Teva Shlosha Pesukim Arishonim, they give you the gematria Adni. Now, how does that work out? He says Verosha Teva Besofe Teva's Pasach Soy is Yud and K. Pasach Soy Yispachu Maskil Ba'os Yud, which we have here is the Yud right there, and then with it ends in a Hey. So that's the Yud Hey. So I have the menorah like it's on this page, so I'll make it even bigger. Let's see if we can make it bigger like that. So he says, going on. So he says, so I think I'm on Shena and Beis. V'rosh Tepa v'sofa Pasaka M'soy hu Yud is Yak. Pasaka M'soy Yisbuchu Maska b'Yud M'sayim b'Tepa Sala, which is a Hey, Hare Yud and K. Nimsa Kol, the Kol, and then Yak, and then Adni as an Av. Kol, let me see, Nimsa Kol, you have this word, you have Kol put together, the Yud K, then you have Adni, and then you have Av. Kol also, it can translate to that combination of the last three letters that we had before, which is Mum Vav Motz. I'm going to use the name. So I don't really know what these means. Sheyotza Misofa Teva Shlosha Pesukim Rishon, that comes out for the end words, letters of the three Pesukim, the three first Pesukim. Yud K, Yotza Mipasukim Soy, Adni, which is actually composed of the letters, it's the same gematria, he says, of Hakim. Sheyotza B'Shlosha Pesukim Achronim. So Av, who Rosh Teva Shiva Pesukim Kale, so that we tie that is, I'll just say Aleph Lamed, Yud, Aleph, Yud. If you put all those together, comes the gematria of Av. Begam Rosh Teva Shlosha Pesukim Achronim, and begematria Ekya. So all of these things you always see on the bottom of this. Ekya, Sheyotze B'Shem Yud Aleph Yud Kazeh, and then he's gonna, let's see, where's the Samach? Where is this? This part I missed. I missed it. Because I guess it's this seer right here. It's what we have here. And so we have all the names. Aleph Lamed Yud, Yulef Aleph Yud. Then you got an Ekya in there, and then you got the Motz, which is the same thing as Kol. Now I'm sure why we have the extra Ekya. I'm not sure exactly how Ekya got in there. But the other ones, we'll try to figure them out. So let's see how much more time we got. With a little bit more time. This could be like something I think that could be worked on, or the things that we say to concentrate on. This is something you could really, that's right in front of us to do. V'gam tekaven ki misbar kala osios shel zeh hamizmor shalem natzer b'negidos comes out to be Rayo Osios. There's 216 Osios Shem Av, which could be, now he says in the Shem Av, it's part of the, I guess, I'm not sure, the name Av, which would have 72 letters in it. 72? No, it's 216 letters. So he says, I don't like the grammar of that. It makes, it's hard for me, the grammar. He said, so he said, again, he says, Haim Rayo Osios Shebashem Av Anisker, because he says it's of the name Av. Of the name Av, as we said. Shebashem Av. So he said, Niskar, B'mizbar Zeh Yesh Rayo Osios, V'hu Keneged Rayo Osios Yesh B'Shem Av, Shal V'yisa V'yav V'yet. So all these are different, these are 72 different names. If he would have said the name of 72 names, or the 72 names, it would have been easier for me. But he's saying in some way that this is the name of 72. So I'm not really sure how that works out at this point. Okay, so he says, let's go on. So now we're over here in the Tiv HaKavanos on the other side. He says, V'yava V'yet. These are Rayo Osios, Cominion Gevura, which is the same minion as the word Gevura. I got to switch things around here a little bit. Cominion, V'rayo Isu, Cominion Gevura, V'rayo, Cominion Gevura, Shalosh Pamim, Av, Gazeh, and it's also 3 times Av. And this is a very strange thing, is how it is that Av, but he's telling us that's what it is. He says that Gevura is a gematria 3 times Av. So how is it an Av, which represents, the right side, the top of the right side, let's say, gets it converts itself into Gevura by multiplying it by 3. Okay, let's go on. There's all different kinds of things that can be accomplished with this. This is what the Chidah says. The part that that is in the form of the image of the menorah. Let me say, B'Sir Menorah v'Kasav v'Zal she'Scharo Rav v'Atzon v'Risi Kuntras b'Ksav Yad l'Rishayim b'Sedos of V'Toalosov. What can you do with it? V'Lefachos l'Asos Nachas Ruach l'Yotzreinu. That's one thing you could do for sure. Now, this thing he says, an Amar Oso, B'Kavana B'Tzir, with the Kavana, the Sir Menorah Kosev ala cloth, that it should be written on cloth. V'Habe Rechav V'Masha Kosev Shev the Shem and Sasan on this. V'Zel L'Shanav B'Tzatzi Kosev B'Ksav Yad B'Menorah Sheyesh B'Esa Knesset B'Bechiloseno. So he says that you have this in many Bate Knasiot. So he says, is B'Sefer Chasidim Shahera Kodesh Baruch Hu L'Moshe Rabbeinu Al V'Shalom Es a Menorah Al Tashel Zov. Because of Sham Misha Roa as a Menorah B'Kol Yom, anybody who sees this every day, V'Kavin B'Ma'alach Alav Ki'iluch Edlika Muftach Lo Shuhu Ben Olam Haba. Okay, so he said this is a fantastic thing that if you can get a chance to look at it. Now he wants to go through some detail. He says like this: Aleph 1. He says, "V'kol mi sheyira mizmor zera b'kol yom b'tzuras menorah." Anyone who sees this, yimsech b'chein v'seichel tov be'enei Elokim v'adam. So Hashem likes this. Im yitzayat b'beis knesses al Aron HaKodesh, especially you put yitzayah rather that it should be put. Let's say like on the Aron HaKodesh, maybe on the paroches. Beis knesses al Aron HaKodesh yagain al kol sara shelo savo. Well, al kehila kadisha on the kehila kadisha, it's for the whole kedilus and kadisha. So if you have that, this is a tremendous help. Misha Omer Kol Yom B'Hanetza Chamas, so that which you're getting up at that time. Lo Yikra Mikra Raw, nothing bad will happen to that person that day. Now here's another idea, that which could be said 7 different times. So the person who does as if he's receiving bounty from the face of the and this person will never lack for food. Number 5 is David Melech Olav Shalom Kosver Al Tas Shel Zachav, same idea. And he used to take it with him to the wars. Number 5, Achar Birchas Kahanim Lo Yikra B'Lecha B'Shum Nezek Kol Hashana. There are Zion Pesukim here, a Memtes Tevos, which sounds very much like you're getting the Sphira. There's 49 letters there. So it also corresponds to that. It doesn't develop it anymore here. Here's number Zion. Yom Zion Pamim. Now he wants to say that you should say it 7 times. I look for it. And you do find it, I think it's 3 times. There's one after Mincha, there's one before Pesuki de Zimra, there's one at the end of the Shemona Esrei. I never noticed the one at the Shemona Esrei, the end of the Shemona Esrei. I know it was there, but I just never noticed it. So now he's telling me to notice it. And notice these letter combinations that he's telling us about. So a person was going on traveling, of Esa Dever Chas V'Shalom, Tov Lich Tov Al Gaber Menorah. So it's really good to write on top of this menorah pasuk Hashem Zacharanu Yavorech as Beis Yisrael, Yavorech as Beis Akron, Yavorech as Yirech Hashem Hakatanim Imagadolim Yosef Hashem Aleichem V'Rabbanechem Baruch B'Dem El Hashem Osei Shemayim V'Aretz. Because of the Rabbi Chidah Zal, he writes this. Sheikah Menorah. Let me see. I think I lost the place. Here we go. He says that she'ikar hamanai reiki she'yih gesuva al cloth. Now, why is that? That's an interesting idea, but he says that just putting it on a piece of paper, he says that it really should be written on cloth. Now, do I get anything out of that cloth? Is a gematria of 210. So that's all I could think about it. I guess he means to say that it's a bright light. It brings a greater light, closer to Hashem. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Tomorrow, Mitzvah Hashem. I think, being a little bit inspired by the Chidah over here. And we'll go to the next thing. Okay.